Welcome back. The South African Party of Nelson Mandela that swept into power in 1994 has lost its majority in Parliament for the first time since the end of apartheid. The African National Congress received just over 40% of the vote. If that holds, it would be the party's worst showing in over 30 years. The ANC has seen its support slide in the last few elections, but previously never more than a few points. The party will likely have to form a coalition government. Journalist Ssenyange has the details.
Well, Natalie, this has indeed been one of those elections that, the continent of Africa has had its eyes on, and possibly the rest of the world too. Leading up to this election, the billing was that it was going to be a tough one for the ruling party, the African National Congress, a party started out by President Nelson Mandela, and over 30 years, the ANC has dominated the political space in South Africa. But, well, very much of a change in 2024 as the electorate now has decided on and shown the intentions of what they as a people need for the country of South Africa. The South African Electoral Body, the IEC, is on the final stretch of capturing the votes, currently about 99.4% of the votes that have been captured. But the numbers on the board indicate that the ANC is at 40.2%, followed by the Democratic Alliance at 21.8%, and the party by former President Jacob Zuma Mkoto Wesizwe at 14.6%. And that is what it possibly could stay with the final results to be announced on Sunday. Definitely a very big showing, and like you have said, a very big slide for the ANC, given the fact that it has consistently dominated the political space in South Africa, and much definitely to read into the results of the election in 2024.
Let's break this down a little bit if we can. What do these election results mean for perhaps the future of South Africa?
Yes, indeed. It's very much of a telltale situation for the politics in South Africa. Now it is about what the dominating party, the ANC, has to do to stay and consolidate its position as the strongest party within the country. As it stands, they could possibly have 160 seats in the National Assembly. That, of course, is far below what they have consistently had over the last 30 years. And closely chasing there would be the Democratic Alliance with 87 seats. Now, the bigger question for the ANC is, can they form a coalition, and with whom will they be forming the coalition to ensure that they consolidate their position within the National Assembly, and also the formation of a new government? That, of course, becomes the discussion over the next few days, possibly weeks, with the completion of the electoral process. But definitely, this has been a very big turn in the political space for South Africa, and a very big statement on what the demands of the South Africans want from the governing party.
Journalist Ssenyange in Uganda.